appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. We're in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCF. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's leg way. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the stick, not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a toss to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Mills. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Knights are in the red zone now. Handoff heading left. The ball comes out. Scooped up by the defense.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the first, he's still running. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. Picks up the first, looking for more. A stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He finds the running back in the flat. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the stop with a chunk play there. He moves the ball inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And finds an open target on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that final wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. He's running out of time here. Oh, pass rush gets home. looking to throw the ball. Oh, he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, remain tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A quick throw out left, complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Any Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Mills.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Mills. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They go with the ground game in. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Knights. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On the ground, it's Fox. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Cox. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Way downfield and still one inside the 20. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a grab by the junior.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Black 24. Black 24. Green 24.
Using his legs, it's Cox.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial third down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To his right. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Yellow Jackets will try to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Cox. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hidden as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a gap. It's Welch. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Welch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Welch. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. That's caught. It's Jones. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here continues to fight for yards. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UCF.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
29 Philly. Dino.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Knights.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Ringo.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Okay,
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for his back. Right down the middle. It's Cox. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Running with purpose. Brought down at the 3. That's a solid run.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jump on top.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Ball fielded near the 35. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Mills. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Up over the middle. It's Mills. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. The ball is picked off.
He kept wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On the run, it's Cox. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now.
Easy.
Riding away with a running game. Got the first down and still no run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense can't stop.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Exploit up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
42 Spider.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught for a completion. Where was the defense on that play? And he heads out of bounds after a big game. Fans of this offense wondering why they didn't see more of that earlier.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Toledo's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rockets want to crank the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Rockets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So Eastern Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
He's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him. He's had an unbelievable season.
Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! Fit it in the window for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Maddox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with him and forced the fumble.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket.
Time to take a shot. Makes the catch. Let's go. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Rockets will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires toward the target. Got him in the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Soft spot in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll just down it right there. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically. And
turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This offense has really been quick. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last.
Open field on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Got his man on the right. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. Eastern Michigan going fast. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Busts through behind his pad. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller. Big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And this ball will be downed at around the 20.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open.
Menu narration option is set to off. Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off. Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off. Wiki narration volume set to 100.
Been a really good one at that, but how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to take off. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the right. He's got it. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance.
Going for it all. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Rockets line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Working on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Eastern Michigan going fast. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Sanders. Bounced off his feet. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Eagles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's caught. It's Maddox. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Boom. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Got his man quickly. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Rockets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Can't connect on his first throw.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. Running free. Touchdown, touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Here comes the heat. Makes the grab outside. Finds someone. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just...
Lost one deep down the right side. Caught at the 25. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Eagles!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line.
So what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Rockets are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. He almost... there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Sanders. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Eastern Michigan going fast.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up...
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rockets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
There he goes. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you've got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
Eastern Michigan going fast. Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and then... threatening to take it in. Looks as have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They should have their football cards stripped away and never allowed to go inside a stadium again. They're punting in the red zone. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. To the air, it's Woods. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few.
Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. You get a play like that and you feel like you... And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Eagles want to move quickly.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Rides to back and leaves him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Here on third down for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Rockets will punt it away on fourth down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and the parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. At the 45 on its way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And and that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.